So now, karibu tena to Albo wa Cinema. Now, today is review time. I saw there's a trailer that I came across that is called Mono. This is for a Kenyan film coming up called Mono. I was instantly attracted to this concept because, for those who are not Kenyan or who don't understand what it is, a mono means one, mono one, but in this case it means a Form 1. That's the high school, the first year of high school in Kenya. So we're called monos. Everybody has gone through the system, understands that, at least in Kenya here. So I was very intrigued by this because one of my biggest gripes, at least in how we make films, is how we try to make up these scenarios that, for example, I've been talking about the gangster films. I was just wondering, is that really like in our culture like that, or we are just contriving things? But this one is, I think everybody who's gone to high school has this in their minds, knows this phenomenon. And the thing is, most of us, as we are growing up, after we pass that stage, you look at it more humorously than anything, but you can look at it in other ways. It's negative, of course. There's many aspects of that, the bullying, which is not like, I'm not like against all types of bullying. There's just some that's extreme and whatnot. But there are so many ways you can discuss so many things about that phenomenon. So, let's watch the trailer. I believe the movie is coming out, yes, the movie are December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at Anga Cinema, Diamond Plaza. So, on the 1st December, 6 p.m., 1,500 shillings. Second, on the 2nd, we have 1,000 shillings, and then under 18s kuna 800 up, and then 3rd there is 1,000, and then under 18s is 800. So for the purpose of just doing reviews, it's not really helpful if you don't try and at least send some viewers down to the producers of these films. It's important. That's one of the reasons why I do these things. So if you can, on these dates here, you can go. I think they have online somewhere you can buy tickets, madfan.com, down there. You can see down there. Yeah. So buy them tickets, but let's now watch the trailer to see if they'll give us sufficient motivation. Ama vipi? Let me see that. Okay. Twende kazi.
Indeed, it's a great moment of pride.
You can see the quality for the video is a bit compressed because I had to download this from online. It's everywhere. The trailer is with so many people. I couldn't get the original. But yeah, so understand this compression and whatnot, so it's not best quality. But otherwise,
come blank pages to our book.
Now, I know some of you came from very basic schools.
I'm sorry, but that driving acting. The guy is acting too much there. He's seeing like he's acting, if you know what I mean.
We're operating on a different level, a higher level.
Cheese pictures, whoever you know, and pay big up.
This is not your mother's house.
We do not believe in corporal punishment.
Okay. Okay, of course, there is corporal punishment in high schools, primary schools, as you have to be caned. But something. So they've just gone through a series, like in the montage, a series of the things that we normally do, clean up and whatnot, when you're in school. So, yeah, as a Form 1, particularly as a mono, those duties are usually more than the rest of the classes.
In fact, we do not believe in indiscipline at all.
Of course, take your food, like the delicacy, sometimes it's a piece of meat. Although that, like, where I went to high school, Maseno, there wasn't really this. You wouldn't really take my piece of meat. What would really happen is labor. You know, you're given your little garden there in the school. Outside this, what we call our dormitories are called houses. So just outside, everybody was assigned a piece of land where you maintained. I have personally, I think that helped, character, taking care of things and what. Anyway.
What others say is one thing. Be careful what you tell yourself, Mr. Samaja. You might end up being proved right in the wrong way. I'm really rooting for you to pass this one.
Hakisha kuja hapa. Nimesema hapa. Unajaribu kutoroka, unafikiria sijakuona. What is this? Look at yourself. Ujitu ndio umejaza kwa hiyo kichwa yako. I'm going to a better school. Utaenda lini? Unagoja lini?
Okay.
Hi, how comes you two are girls? Where are you coming from and where are you going?
Okay. Joyce Musoke film. I think she's an actress or used to be an actress and producer and whatnot. So I'm not sure, but this could be her directorial debut or producer or whatever. Anywho, personally I like the concept because it's relatable and there's a lot of ways that you could play with this. It could either be comedic or like a serious drama or whatever. I like the concept personally. I have issues with the look. It's the very desaturated look. It didn't look like there was a lot of post-production color that was done on that properly. I don't think I have the final, so it's possible that the color, I think they should do something with the color before releasing. That's my opinion. It could also be because it's so compressed, it's not exactly how it's supposed to look in the theaters. So cinematography hapo, something, I think there are some issues with the exposure there on the exterior shots. We seem to have an issue with that a lot. The camera people of this country. That's exterior exposure. People rarely nail it, but in my estimation, I think this is something that you can go and watch and enjoy on those specific days. On the acting, it did feel, because I see a lot of newish people. There are some veterans there, but I see a lot of newish actors. They especially like when you're trying to when you're dealing with young actors, especially unexperienced young actors, so there's always those issues where, and of course you don't have all day, all the time to, just train them until they're absolutely ready. So that's some of the disadvantages we have here locally. But some of it is not convincing. I hope in the bigger movie there's more convincing acting. I think it feels more because they're newer or they're not actually pros who do this every time. So I don't know, I'm not particularly sure. But enda angalia movie, support the Musani. Otherwise,
subscribe to Alboa Cinema.